the inaugural Executive Committee meeting of the Sri Lanka Nidahas Podujana Alliance to be held today. 3 police teams to investigate shooting incident in Ilimba, Horana. Police say that the heroin that was seized from Devala and Maharagama has been valued at 60 million rupees.
Hello there and welcome to Lunchtime News here on TV1. You're joining me, Devi Paldano. Now, taking a look at some local headline-making stories, the Police Narcotics Bureau said the total value of heroin that was found from a raid that was conducted in Dehiwala and Maharagama was almost 60 million rupees.
4 kilograms and 290 grams of heroin was found in the raid. Police stated that 6 suspects were arrested along with the heroin. 3 Maldivians are among the suspects. 1 suspect was arrested from a lodge in Dehiwala. Arrested suspects were residents from Nugegoda, Pangiriwatta, Panudura, Pingwatta, Maharagama. Along with the suspects, 2 vehicles were seized. Police stated that the suspects are issued detention orders for 6 days for interrogations.
Now, in some tragic news, 1 person has died due to a shooting that occurred in the Ilbana area of Horana Rattapura Road.
According to the police, the shooting was carried out by a person riding a motorcycle at 9:40 p.m. last night. The victim was heavily wounded and admitted to the hospital where he passed away. The deceased was a 32-year-old 3-wheel driver in Ilimba. The police suspect that the shooting was done as a result of a long-time personal dispute.
A group of people came and made a U-turn. He wore a jacket and a full-face helmet. I thought it was out of the ordinary. All of a sudden he opened fire. When the family came out yelling, he escaped but opened fire again. I am not related to the person who died. I knew him from the 3-wheeler park.
The deceased was identified as Hemanta Chaturanga and his wife was pregnant.
A luxury bus service was introduced by the Sri Lanka Transport Board along the Southern Expressway from Colombo to Hambantota. Accordingly, the bus service will operate from Colombo to Hambantota, Colombo to Tangol and Colombo to Emblipitia.
The amount of buses assigned for passenger transport is 16. Sri Lanka Transport Board says steps have been taken to broaden the bus service that was introduced today. National Transport Commission says under a legal method, buses will be put for express service from Colombo to Hambantota. A senior officer of the commission said that within a week, a proper system will be put into effect and buses will be requested. He further explained after considering the requests, those legal parties will be given an opportunity in the luxury bus service. The part of the expressway opened recently from Mathura to Hambantota was opened to the public from midnight yesterday. The Road Development Authority said the Southern Expressway was opened from Colombo to Mathura. Meanwhile, the prices of the expressway were announced with a special gazette. 1,000 rupees will be charged from 4-wheeled vehicles travelling on the Katunayaka Expressway to Hambantota. 1,900 will be charged from vehicles with 6 wheels. In the gazette, it had stated that 3,150 rupees will be charged from vehicles with more than 6 wheels to reach the destination.
The Executive Council meeting of the Sri Lanka Nidahas Podujana Alliance is to be held at Temple Trees today. The meeting will be held under the patronage of Prime Minister Mahinda Rajapaksa. State Minister Lasantha Alagiyawanna said the executive members of the SLFP will also take part in the meeting. Members of the member parties of the alliance introducing the SLFP have been invited. Getting the approval of the Executive Council of the alliance to recruit more parties will be the main topic of discussion at the meeting. Minister Lasantha Alagiyawanna also said the action to be taken in the upcoming elections will be discussed at the meeting. Now, taking a look at more political news, a group of representatives of the March 12th movement met with Prime Minister Mahinda Rajapaksa today.
Meanwhile, the executive director of the March 12th movement, Rohana Hettiarachchi, expressed his views to the media. It was brought to the attention of the Prime Minister about defeated candidates coming in through the national list and youth and female representation. It was mentioned that youth and females will be given a chance and that he will not bring the candidates who could not get into the national list to Parliament. He also stated that even in the past he did not bring defeated candidates under his leadership.
A memorandum of understanding was signed between the University Grants Commission and the Parliament yesterday. It was signed under the patronage of Speaker Karun Jayasuriya.
The memorandum was signed for the intention of sharing knowledge and information. The chairman of the University Grants Commission, Sampath Amratunga, and the Secretary General of Parliament, Dhammika Dasanayaka, signed the agreement.
Now we will go into new stars with this, because the Parliament will benefit by your knowledge, your experience, your guidance, and your advice. But of course, there have been occasions where I'm very sad that now we have created the oversight committees. There are some members who are very keen and active, but on the other hand, there are also some members who are not very active, not interested. So therefore, with the introduction of this subject, or your coming in, I'm sure that will be very useful to the members of Parliament. But I think next Parliament, you will probably see much more educated people coming in. There is a cry in the society, there's a thirst by the voters to see that the Parliament represented by people who can contribute to the nation building. So I'm sure this is why when it's voting, I always say that please send the right people. And I always say that you must send people who are worthy of being called honourable member. Garu Mantritumaa කියලා කියන්න පුළුවන් වැදගත් පුද්ගලයෝ පාර්ලිමේන්තුවේ වොත් මේ පාර්ලිමේන්තුව ඉතාමත්ම වැදගත් තැනක් වෙනවා. මේ පාර්ලිමේන්තුව තුලින් අපිට හොඳ වාසනාවන්ත රටක් හදන්න පුළුවන්.
Now taking a look at more political news, the Jatika Helu Urume announced today that the party will support the Samagi Jana Balawegaya at the upcoming general election. The decision was announced at a press briefing at the parliamentary complex.
The government has not been able to provide the benefits of the fuel price reduction in the world market to the general public. They spoke about the pricing formula during the election season. I would like to question about the pricing formula that is now enacted by the government. The price does not go down when the price of fuel reduces in the world market. The fertilizer they said will be given free of charge is not given. Leave aside getting it for free. There are no stocks for you to purchase it. To uplift the country and the people, we created the Samagi Jana Balawegaya with the UNP and many other progressive parties. With the election victory, we hope to create a transformation. The leader of the JHU, Partli Champika Ranawaka, will join us as part of this program.
We have
taken a political decision to provide the full strength of the JHU to the Jatika Samagi Jana Balawegaya. We will transform it to be the best political force and movement. We have joined various alliances at various instances in the past. As a party, this is the first time that we are joining a broad alliance.
UNP MP Buddhika Patirana participated in a program held in Deniyaya, Matara yesterday.
Under this program, resources were presented to the Deniyaya Devaraliya Child Development Centre under the Samadhi Kakulu Suwaseta program.
Even if I get a position or not, and if I have powers or not, all the work I have done for the Mathura district and the strength to build 1,658 villages. I believe in the history of the Mathura district, all the preschools, temples and Dhamma schools, including job training programs for youth. If any of these were carried out by a minister from the Mathura district, it was done by me, only on the basis of social and community development.
දිස්ත්‍රික්ක වැඩසටහන මාතර දිස්ත්‍රික් ඉතිහාසයේ മന്ത്രിවරයෙක් ක්‍රියාත්මක කළා තියෙනවා නම් ඒ මගේ මූලිකත්වයෙන් සමාජ ප්‍රජා සංවර්ධන පදනම.
Well, that is a wrap of lunchtime news here on TV1. For more news, log on to our award-winning website www.newsfirst.lk. For the Newsfirst team, I'm Demi Paldado. Take care.